What's better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? You're really cute and really nothing. Dunkin's got all your favorite flavors this summer. Keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'.
4 seconds on the clock. Down by 1. Championship on the line. Aaron, a sharpshooter shooting again. Big slap. He's outside of the key. She shoots.
Yes, Aaron, it is a great time to score. We need to make room for the 2018 models.
Relive the thrill of beating the clock. The Volkswagen model year end.
Hurry in and get 0% APR for 60 months on new 2017 Jetta models. Release this 2017 Jetta S for just $109 a month.
Something special is only happening here. College tuition is now free at New York State Public Colleges for full-time students from
These colleges here.
So now more people can afford an education. This investment in our future workforce will opening doors of opportunity for students and businesses only in New York State. Learn more at esd.ny.gov.
Dana.
Nervous breakdown.
Wait, just one picture.
I'll bring the telephone ready. Fine. Sorry.
During the summer's best sales event, you can do endless online research about the XT5. Read all about the available cut and sewn leather interior, intuitive technology, and road trip worthy.
But Atkinson had chosen his management style for a reason.
That's a 97% customer satisfaction rating. Thanks for asking for the claim service. Speaking of service, ooh, just out. It was in. Out. In. Out. In.
Celebrado en la Casa Blanca.
Look, he wants to remain the center of their destiny. Okay.
Y con la espada desenvainada y la pistola de fuera, los tejanos reviven por ley.
Jason, what do you do for a living?
I'm an international tour guide, and so I take groups of people to various countries around the world. I unfortunately don't speak.
Judith Scheinman.
That man sexually assaulted 4 different victims in just a single night. Thanks for staying with us. I'm John Muller.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. Well, those women were able to fight that suspect off. Authorities don't want to give him a chance to strike again. Pixel's Mario Diaz live in Crown Heights right now with the very latest for us. Mario.
Yeah, Tamsin, John, as you just mentioned, this appears to be a vicious criminal willing to go to great lengths to attack his
Lock him up.
I guess a little ongoing.
Them kind of people don't need to be on
my surroundings and hope I don't run into the guy.
The guy that Sophia Kaprakis is referring to is this man, captured on surveillance video in the 7-7 precinct for allegedly committing 4 sexual assaults in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Demetrius Pitter is a resident of the neighborhood for the last 27 years.
A little concerning, but things happen everywhere, right? So.
The NYPD says the proof they are looking for is believed to be 25 to 32 years of age and standing approximately 6'1". The department says a week ago tonight he attacked 4 women in the span of less than 4 hours. A spree that resulted in the suspect getting maced by a 22-year-old he allegedly tried to sexually assault at her apartment door.
Concerns me. But I have no choice. I have to go to work. I have to make a living.
Leah Hayes and I spoke near the site of one of the
All
attacks,
because
and
he's
while
a black
she
man.
admits to having to oftentimes walk the streets of Crown Heights alone, she is quick to point out that she has backup.
Around, but I have friends and I have family that if anything happens, I'm dead.
And as detectives from the NYPD's Special Victims Unit hunt the alleged attacker, police say told one of his victims that he wanted to have sex with him.
They were
Practice's
holy
boyfriend,
jail.
Matt Haslam, says the sick actions of this one perp is not reflective of the neighborhood as a whole.
It's kind of an outlier, I want to say, so I'm not terribly worried. I just think they'll probably catch up with them.
Yeah, all of those
No, we
individuals there, the women at least, very concerned about this, as well as others here in the neighborhood. They want this guy off the streets as quickly as possible. As I indicated just now, the NYPD is still investigating. Reporting live Chronic's Mario Diaz, Pix 11 News.
All right, Mario, thank you. Another disturbing story. This one out of Queens. A couple pleaded guilty to charges of keeping children as house slaves for 60 years. Prosecutors say the Flushing couple forced two siblings from Korea to clean their house and give massages and work until the middle of the night. And that's before they had to sleep on the floor and in a closet. A couple of charges of labor trafficking. They're due back in court for sentencing in September. The victims
Good
are
luck,
teenagers and they're
Michaela.
back with their biological
Or they
parents.
could bring
in
people
Korea.
children and have
Two
them do
Bronx men now
slave
indicted
work.
on charges after a brutal avocado attack. You heard right. You remember the video? Two men accused
Yes,
of throwing avocados at a 21-year-old deli worker back in May. The mayor was upset about it.
These
The man
avocado
got the
kills
food
him.
wrong. The deli worker suffered a broken jaw and needed eye surgery as well. Now, both of those men there indicted on assault, criminal mischief, and menacing charges.
Well, we told you earlier about O.J. Simpson. We're talking about it tonight. Tomorrow he's going to stand before the Nevada Parole Board and try to convince them to let him out of prison.
Simpson has spent the last 8.5 years in prison for his role in a 2007 robbery incident in the Las Vegas, that is, hotel room. Corey Chambers is going to take a look back at the reason why he was behind bars.
Northern Nevada. Lovelock Medium Security
Ah,
O.J. Simpson's home since late 2008 after his conviction for armed robbery in Las Vegas. From behind these walls, a picture is emerging from insiders of Simpson playing fantasy football here, coaching softball, and staying out of trouble. The prisoner reports no incidents involving Simpson.
He's not one that is in the limelight that we all know about, that there's a lot of lawsuits or there's a lot of issues with. He's not in that list. We don't hear from him much.
Two former Lovelock guards say Simpson has not been affected by racist gang battles that can infect other Nevada prisons.
Where blacks can't sit with Mexicans, Mexicans can't sit with whites, they can't intermingle with each other. By O.J. being at Lovelock, that took away all the politics. You just need to really keep an eye on him.
Former Lovelock officer Jeffrey Felix wrote a short book about his relationship with Simpson called Guarding the Juice. Felix and other sources say Simpson gets little perks.
Usually O.J. Simpson cuts in front of every line. Everybody understands that. It's just the way of life at Lovelock.
Insiders say cutting includes the food or chow line, and O.J. has gained a lot of weight. But Simpson's good friend Tom Scotto says Nevada's most famous inmate went on a health kick and may have lost more than 50 pounds. Prison officials say Simpson bought a 15-inch TV, like this one for his cell, which inmates are allowed to do. But the ex-football star never saw those two series that stirred up so much buzz. The People versus O.J. Simpson and O.J. Simpson Made in America.
We don't want to bring attention to one inmate over any other.
Former guards say Simpson is called bobblehead because of the size of his head. Soon, he could be called a free man. That will be up to the parole board. And Simpson has already served his minimum sentence. If he's granted parole, he wouldn't be free until October at the earliest. From Corey Chambers, now back to you.
Right, Corey, and of course a reminder of Pix 11's coverage of O.J. Simpson's parole hearing. It begins tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You can watch a full hearing as well as complete legal analysis right here on Pix 11 and also over on our Pix 11 Facebook page.
After years of waiting, a playground in Brooklyn is getting a notorious name change. Late hip-hop legend Biggie Smalls finally getting his own set of hoops near his home in Bed-Stuy. City Councilman Robert Cornegie has been trying for years to get Biggie's name landmarked in Bed-Stuy, where the rapper grew up. Some residents, they felt Biggie's lyrics and drug-dealing past would send the wrong message. A ribbon-cutting ceremony that is set to take place in early August.
Well, Beyonce fans out there waited a long time for her new wax figure, but after its debut, they're just not happy with it. So take a look at it, because many took to social media writing the latest figure at Madame Tussauds looks nothing like the pop star. And while a lot of fans agree the outfit was accurate, many say her skin color was too light. Others pointed out facial features that were way off, and that the figure was missing Beyonce's famous curves. Some fans were more positive and said maybe Beyonce is one of a kind and cannot be duplicated.
I don't think it's their best...
No, I don't either. I looked at it a couple times.
Yeah,
I get it.
All right, brick by brick to build an iconic New York building, we're going to show you the impressive replica of One World Trade.
And an army vet fights to prove he is not dead.
The VA sent notifications and condolences of my death to my family.
All right, Arnold, looking to bring him back to the land of the living after it got in a real Bears.
Guys, the Mets looking like the team we were supposed to get every night. Yanks get their new addition, puts a man up for a win. And Minnie, is there another possible city for Mello? And an all-new avenue of the absurd. Straight ahead right here on the Pix 11 News at 10.
Time for our play of the day. Brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. Visit ChevyOffers.com.
The 2-2. Fastball hit into right center on the move, Bam. Diving for a catch.
Porque ese es mi carro. Todas esas cosas que usted creía que eran suyas, ahora es mío.
Round